Maxey.
Fifth leading scorer in the league, 21, 29, 31 in the first 3 games of this series, and ready to roll here in the third quarter. Down to 15. As Reg likes to remind you, usually a couple of runs in a team, especially a home team in the playoffs. Let's see if Philadelphia starts the half with one and tightens this baby up. Tatum, physical, one leg, and one. Ooh, both get going to start the third. Here's
to a lot of our problems. They're down in that category, 30-16, and a recurring theme, right, guys? And then on offense for the Celtics, he said they're really moving, and he said, I feel like my team is a step behind. Offensively for the Sixers, well, it's a make-or-miss league, right? He said we got to knock down some shots.
Tatum hasn't knocked out here.
Putting up those driving lanes for Maxey and those post moves for Embiid. If Edgecombe can kind of get going offensively.
Brown working inside, contact with Maxey. Early on in your career,
and a lot of officials will swallow their whistles more so this time of year. It took me, a few series, a few years to match that physicality.
Nice job, George, getting inside. Put Kate onto the rim for 2.
And it's almost weird that we're not saying Paul George needs to be a little bit more aggressive offensive. This is the guy who will probably be a Hall of Famer. He took a shot there for Jaylen Brown.
Covers defensively. Hauser out of the corner, missed a 3. Embiid on the board and is fouled. Fouls. Similar to the story in Game 3 for Cato. He's got the rebound here. He only had 13 minutes because of his foul trouble in Game 3. This guy plays 25 minutes per game. Brown steps into him, knocks it down.
Nice pass there from Tatum to Brown. So they're daring Edgecombe to take shots.
Can't get going. 1 of 7. Rookie in the playoffs against a team with a good defensive constitution in Boston. 4th best defensive rating in the league. BJ picks up the foul. Oklahoma City, Detroit, San Antonio.
And let's remember, he is a rookie under these bright lights.
20-point lead. George got in the passing lane as he was guarding Tatum. Edgecombe sees a couple, has Embiid at the top. Building, yelling at him to shoot it. Embiid will. A miss.
And Joe Mazzulla will live with that all day long. If Embiid's going to beat you from the 3-point line, then so be it.
Edgecombe gets that one. Maxey's so fast. Chased down by the tremendous defense of White. He blocks for a guard as well as anybody you'll see.
Maybe all time.
Numbers to back it up as well. Maxey hounding Jaylen Brown. Oubre came over. Jump ball. Look at that in the regular season. Maxey thought he had 2 a moment ago. Boston gets back quickly with their defense again.
Look at the pursuit.
Maxey looking for the bump in the body. Play on. Philly fans don't like it. Brown wide open. Maxey comes to get it. Foul. Hauser. Oubre just chucked him there. It was his 2 hands. Knocked him down. Speaking of knock it down, Jaylen Brown. And in the early going to the third, he has 7. 7 of the
First quarter by Brown coming alive now.
Pick and pop. Embiid off the mark. He is 3 of 12 from the field after the good start. Natives getting restless in South Philly. Brown's got the last 7 for Boston.
That's all rust for Embiid.
Tatum pops free. Wide open. Triple. Timeout, Philadelphia.
And another 3. Getting 2 feet in the paint.
Drive inside. Nothing for Edgecombe, who continues to struggle to take that 3-point advantage even further as White can't knock one down. He has been. Boston doesn't lose the timeout. They're charged one because mandatory. Each team has to take one in the half. Celtics can still challenge. Sixers out the rest of the game. Sixers need a lot more than challenge. They're down 26. PJ Edgecombe desperate to get going. Got to the basket. Challenge inside Queta. And the 24 of 60 from the field. This rookie from Baylor has been such a big part of Philadelphia's success this year.
And he started the season with a bang versus the Celtics, a 30-piece, and has played in so many meaningful games this year. His durability has been his best availability.
He played 75 games, third in rookie scoring as Tatum hits again. Tatum and Brown in this third quarter from the J&J team. Paul George. Embiid got it off the ground and one for Joel Embiid. Bounce. He averaged 13 free throws in
Philadelphia.
Peyton Pritchard, terrific first quarter. Checks in. Over Grimes. Embiid's rebound, his 8th. Embiid waiting for it. George saw 3 it come his way. In the corner, kept alive by White. Pritchard goes to the corner. Tatum draws the D. Celtics reset. Vucevic the screen. George the switch. Tatum the air ball.
Because of their athleticism, see Brown and Tatum take it to the hole a little bit more.
60 shots. Maxey takes 3 and knocks it down. 60 shots for Boston tonight. Defense not getting those clean looks.
Back to the zone here.
Tatum, Maxey all over him. 6. Don't miss a playoff moment. The NBA app, tap to watch game. See game 2 coming up from Houston. Noah Eagle, Grant Hill, Ashley Shaw would be the first team in round 2. They try to sweep the Houston Rockets. Coming up next, Brown from behind the knockaway. George gets it back and scores. Double digit. He has 10. There is the story. The 2-point attempts compared to the 3-point attempts for Boston. A similar ratio as they did in game 3. That's who they are. It's what they do. As someone once said, Brown inside for a 2.
And that's how you attack the zone, from within. Nice job there by Brown, flashing into the middle.
It continues to be the Tatum and Brown quarter, all 19. Embiid knocks down the 3. Hit it at 33% in the 38 games he played in this regular season.
Look at that free throw line. So wide open here.
5 outs. Tatum, triple. Again! 22 Boston third quarter points. Stars were quiet in the first half. Noisy in the second.
You're not kidding.
Embiid thinking about another 3. Knocks down a 2. Pritchard over Embiid. Kept it alive. Maxey moved it. George shot it. A 3. On this end.
There's the double.
There's Pritchard. Again.
Nothing but butter. Nothing.
He's got 24. Embiid waiting for another triple.
You're right. All Philly's doing is trading buckets. They can't get any stops.
Because Boston took that timeout of the challenge. That was their mandatory timeout of the quarter. Long run of action here, uninterrupted by whistles.
That's not good for Joel.
Good call.
Offensive foul.
Good call. By quarter, Celtics outscored Philadelphia 39-36 in the third. The halftime score in Toronto with Cleveland today is Tatum hits a 8-36. We had more points in the third quarter of this one than they had in the first half of that eventual Toronto rally to win.
Scored all 39 points for the Celtics. Tatum 13, Brown 12, and Pritchard 14.
And Tatum started with the first points of this fourth quarter. Good find, Grimes. Right back to Embiid, but they ruled Boston at possession, so we play on. Tatum on the pitch. Queta finally, somebody else, not named Pritchard, Brown, or Tatum, scores for Boston in the second half, and the Celtics hit 100.
By the way, Tatum 4 rebounds away from a triple-double, has 10 assists. What a shot block there by Queta.
Tatum leaning it off the contact. Triple
by Tatum. Has gotten his average in this series, 25.
Now a 20 or 30-point edge, as 24 is the point total for Tatum. Embiid goes at Queta. Embiid continuing to stay out there. A lot of minutes. He's approaching 30 minutes on this game. Only Maxey at 34, and Paul George 31, more minutes than Embiid. The lob towards Queta. Sloppy. Maxey with edge, come back the other way. That speed of Maxey to the basket.
Well, he knew Derek White wasn't on the floor here. Remember before on that breakaway, that was a chase down block.
Grabbing at his right hand is Maxey. Almost like he tried to get a foul there to get out. Walsh missed the three. Queta on the rebound. Hauser. Maxey's got it. That right hand's not touching the ball. And Nick Nurse going to get a timeout.
The injury affects the most. It's plays like the one that you just detailed. His touch when he's around the rim. He likes to finish with finger rolls and stuff like that. And a lot of those plays are really uncomfortable.
Great step, Sora. Picking that up this morning at shoot-around. Taylor Shireman knocks down his second three-pointer. And the Boston lead back to 29. Maxey. Still got that. Fourth three-point hit of the night for Tyrese. He's got 19.
4 of the 9 threes for the Sixers coming from Tyrese. But the Sixers 9 of 24. The Celtics 19 of 42. Offensive foul again on Tatum. Lowered that.
See Peyton Pritchard out there. He's had a terrific night. He has 32 points. Embiid in the lane for 2 more. James Joel up to 24 on this night of his return. Pritchard with 2 more points will tie. 3 more points will set a Celtics record. As long as they've been keeping the books on such. He steps back for that record-making shot. Instead, it's Queta who tries to get it. Celtic history on that, or any history for that matter. For the Sunday action over on Peacock and NBC, it'll be Sunday morning and Sunday night baseball, capped off by the Texas Rangers and the Detroit Tigers at Comerica Park in downtown Detroit. Embiid dumps it inside. Edgecombe. See it go through the goal. Doesn't. Queta was there. Got it back. Embiid inside. Working. 26 points.
That picked up a basketball very much over the last 2.5, 3 weeks. This looks pretty good.
And 32 minutes of this. Man, that's a lot more than I think we all thought.
I thought he was going to play anywhere from 20 to 25.
White will step back. That helps for Buck.
60 of the 112 coming from downtown.
Edgecombe guarding Tatum. Pritchard wide open. Tipped by Queta over to White. Looking for the call. Embiid back the other way to Grimes. 25 is the number as we approach the halfway mark of this 4th quarter. Celtics are going to close this out and try to close out the series in Game 5 up at the Garden in Boston on Tuesday. Back cut Pritchard, met by Edgecombe. Tatum.
Oh, man. This is just target failure.
They did hand out white and black towels in the arena. Embiid will load up. He'll miss a 3. Tatum has 5 threes, 28 points. Pritchard 32. Brown 20. They have 80 of the Boston 115. Tatum stepping through.
Look, we've got the best.
7 of 8 in this second half. Embiid has gone to the bench. Philadelphia never got close to that flow we saw in game 2 when Boston missed their threes. Grimes, the punch for Philly. Madame Bona, they were in earlier. Pritchard, Shireman, Walsh. White knocked down Pritchard, going for the rebound. Pritchard took the worst of that contact. His teammate hit him up by the eyes. Grimes, beg your pardon.
But if you would have told me that the Lakers have a chance to sweep Houston going into this series without Luka, without AR.
8 on the clock. Pritchard working Bona inside. That's denied. 4.3 on NBCSN. And we've got Hawks-Knicks game 5 of a 2-all series at the Garden, Madison Square Garden, on Tuesday night. Brendan Watford has checked in for Philadelphia. Reggie Barlow back in. He was in earlier on tonight. The 3 is off the mark for Jabari Walker. As Sixers put the reserves in for the final 4 minutes of this one. Pitch, Hauser, 3. And the Celtics hit another one. That is 22 3-point makes in a playoff game for Boston, a playoff record. So this 3-point shooting era of the Celtics will have a mark in the books for years to come. Pritchard's trying to add a mark with the most points off the bench. He needs 2 more to tie. It'll be Walsh on the back tap, back the other way. Come the Sixers. Watford inside. 4-2, 50-year player out of LSU. Had a triple-double earlier this year against the Raptors. Interesting, you look at that other series in the East. Paired up with this, it's 2-2. They'll go at least 6. It's the Knicks-Atlanta series. Shireman.
There's always a sense of urgency to wrap up series.
Yes.
When you get an opportunity.